So this is a premium set of cables from a company called AoHi or AoHi. I hope I pronounced it correctly. And I know what you're thinking, cables, how exciting can they be? And yeah, you're probably right. But these are not your ordinary set of cables, because these are designed to be modular, which means you can attach them together to make them even longer or interchange them to a lightning port. Now, before I go any further, I just want to say that AoHi or AoHi reached out to me and set this out for review. They haven't paid me to say anything, and this is my honest review of the product. So in the box, you get 4 cables in total in a very fancy box. One short USB-C cable, one short USB-C to lightning cable, one coiled cable, one regular length cable, one carrying case or pouch, and a spare screw attachment just in case you lose one. And the way it works is that you can sort of daisy chain them via USB-C port and then secure them using the screw or bolt. And once they're secured together, they're not easy to come off. This allows you to make the cables longer or switch between the USB-C and lightning port. There is a small subtle LED indicator when plugged in. It tells you the rate of charge. Green for low current, blue for standard charging, and yellow for fast charging. And the cables can support 240 watts of charging, which is insane, I guess, and very future-proof. And apparently they're made of Kevlar with a nylon braiding. Unfortunately, I can't tell whether they are made from Kevlar, but it does feel rather premium. When you compare them to other cables and other nylon cables, it's much thicker than your traditional cable width. And after using for a few days, I noticed that the cables don't tangle very easily. The short ones, well, they're naturally short, so they don't tangle. The coiled one, well, it's coiled. But the longer one, whenever I just wrap them around and throw them in a bag and pull them out, it just doesn't tangle. It's very easy to unravel and use straight away, and I found the shorter cables really useful for those days when you're out and about and you need to carry a battery bank with you and you just don't need an unnecessarily long cable. And that's where the short cables come in handy. And just to verify it does support charging my MacBook Pro, it works perfectly fine, as it should, because they're rated to support 240 watts of charging. The coiled cable use, I think, has been advertised at 180 centimeters long, which it probably is. But in its coiled form, it's about 15 centimeters, and when stretched, you may not get the full 180 centimeter length, but it all depends on how much you're willing to stretch the cable. But it is useful to have an additional attachment if you need that extra length. And if you fancy a coiled cable in your mechanical keyboard in a fancy bright yellow color, then look no further. The slight odd thing is the case or pouch. It's a bit large, and whilst you can sort of stuff all the cables in, it's not very easy to take out, especially if you only want a specific one. It's a nice touch providing a case, but I think it's a bit unnecessary. I think a small cotton or nylon pouch would have been fine. But yeah, you don't have to use this if you don't want to. And just going back to the ability that you can attach the cables to be longer or keep them shorter makes them ideal for traveling. If you want to charge your laptop or iPod or tablet or other accessories, bearing they are USB-C ports, all you need are these set of cables because you can switch between them and extend them as need be. It feels premium and durable. I just hope the braided cable doesn't frail too soon at all. So far, nothing yet, but it is early days. And the price, it's not cheap. They do retail about $130. But depending on where you see them, they may have a discount. I think the last time I saw them, they were about $100. It's a lot for a set of cables, but it does support 240 watts of charging, and if they do last a lifetime, then you may have to buy another set of cables again. It would have been nice though if they came in more color options, because the bright yellow might not be to everyone's taste, but one positive is that they're highly visible, so if they're in your bag, they're very easy to find. I'll leave a link in the description down below for you to check out, and yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.